Here we go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Zagger, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and it is another one of those nearing the end of the week where we're just ending the week here today because we don't have a stream tomorrow, Thrashing Thursday, where we are playing more Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on stream. I tried to do some grinding right before I started the stream, however, I did not have that much time, but thank you all for stopping by. Anyways, hello Lily, hello Game Boy. Haha, he's dabbing. That would... No, if you want to... This is a dab. This is a dab. This is a double dab. But this... Oh, wait, Riku. Riku is dabbing. Never mind, you're right. You're right. He is dabbing. Riku is dabbing. The Riku dab. Anyways, we're going to get right into it because I want to give you guys as much content as possible today. I mean, we can just chat about stuff all day, which we normally do here in the chillness of the Dragon's Den. Unfortunately, there will not be a stream tomorrow because I have a lot of work to do. On top of that, I also have a playtest to be a part of that I cannot stream. I'm allowed to post stuff about it, but I'm not allowed to stream or record anything of it, unfortunately, not yet. I'm hoping soon I will be able to. The clip, nice dab clip. Today is another warm day, but I have my hoodie on today, so I will be a lot more cool. On top of also not streaming tomorrow, I won't be streaming Monday, and yeah, I won't be streaming Monday because I have a doctor's appointment that I have to go to. So sorry about that. Sorry about that in advance, I mean, you know. But it's okay because I am working on a bunch of videos for Andrew. I am almost done with the well, not almost done, but I finished the first part of 2 of his videos. Well, sort of. It's hard. I'm working on 2 videos of his, is the main thing. So ow. Rude. There was a Heartless here. Hello, James. Oh, I like that emote. It's very, very Disney-esque. It fits with the theme of today's stream. The Kingdom Heartsiness of it. You know, I haven't seen the new Pinocchio because I really have no interest in. I like the old Pinocchio, but it's not one of my favorites. It's a very cute film, and dark at the same time, and it has some very important themes in it. But I watched some clips of the new film because a YouTuber was talking about it. Well, she was talking about remakes of films, and I see now why people hated the remake of the new Pinocchio film. Did I just hear a Heartless spawn? Oh, that was this, probably. Alright, let's break this for some HP. I won't watch any more remakes. I will maybe pirate them. Hey. We at the Dragon's Den do not condone pirating. We do, however, acknowledge its existence and will continue to state that it exists, and it is wrong. You are not supposed to pirate things. Don't go out and pirate these remakes. Hard people worked on them, and the poor indie companies like Disney have poured their heart and soul into them. I mean, that's illegal. I would never. Yeah, we would never ever condone pirating. Just constantly talk about how it exists and it's an alternative that we do not condone, but we do admit that it is an alternative to actually paying for the film. No, but seriously, it's... I saw the clips of the Pinocchio one, and visually it looks good, you know? But here's the problem. Part of the point of the Pinocchio story is to say, like, you can't just go out and do things for fun. You have to have some responsibility. Otherwise, your life is going to go bad. Bad things are going to happen to you. Right? And in the new Pinocchio, like, when he goes to Pleasure Island, in the original one, and in the original book for it, he he starts doing these bad things that they do, like drinking alcohol and smoking cigars and all that stuff. And he's enjoying it until he realizes that it has consequences, right? But in the new one, when he sees the other boys doing the bad stuff that they do, he doesn't have a look of like enjoying. He looks kind of disturbed and worried, and he has this face like, I don't want to be doing this. But that kind of ruins the whole point of the original story, which then asks the question, why would you remake it if you're not just gonna, you know, remake it? Oh shit, I'm trying to I haven't watched any of the remakes. Is any of them worth watching? This world looks like a drug trip. Well, it's the inside of Monstro's stomach, so yeah, it is kind of a drug trip. In the original game, it was considered the worst one because all the areas look the same, and it was really hard to kind of figure out where you're supposed to be going, especially when you're like a 12-year-old kid, which I was a little bit younger than that when this first came out, but I was a little bit older when I actually played it. But it was still an annoying world because, like I said, everything just looks the same. But once you get to a certain part, you get high jump, and then you're able to kind of get around stuff. It's a lot better. Are any of them worth watching? It kind of depends on your own view of them. So, like, everybody has their own opinions. I'd say the two that are the most worth watching are Cinderella and Aladdin. And I say that strenuously. So, like, here's the thing. With Aladdin, there's some stuff I like in it. Like, the visuals are nice. They have one new song that I was glad they added in, but they put it in the wrong spot. If they had moved the spot where they put the full version and the reprise, I think it would have worked better, but that's a whole other thing. One of the problems with the remake, however, for Aladdin is Iago has no personality. He's just a parrot. And Jafar doesn't have his same evil, like, I am an evil villain. They tried to... It was either the actor or the director made this really weird choice where Jafar is in the remake, he's constantly like, I am Jafar. I need the lamp. Give me the lamp. Like, you see how there's, like, no energy coming from me, right? Like, it's very little, and it's very subtle. But Jafar isn't a subtle character for the film. It's very obvious that he wants the throne. He wants to be the Sultan. But he keeps, even when there's no one there who could stop his plans, or so he thinks, he's still acting very subdued, and it's very weird. The other problem that I have, and it's kind of like half a problem, but I also kind of like it, but I also don't like it. I keep going back and forth as how they did the genie. Because on the one hand, Will Smith as the genie, he does a good job acting it. He kind of does his own thing, but at the same time, the movie is trying to remind you of the original. So while Will Smith is kind of doing his own thing, during his musical numbers, he's trying to also be like the original genie, which only works if you are someone like, oh, my brain is, I'm seeing his face, I'm seeing his movies, but my names always escape me when I need them most. I keep wanting to say William Shakespeare, but he's not William Shakespeare. Someone will say the name of the original genie. My brain, I'm literally seeing his face on Robin Williams. That's why I was saying William Shakespeare, because his last name is Williams. Robin Williams. Thank you, Lily. God. Like, I was literally seeing his face in my eyes, in my brain. I could see his face. I could see his characters, but the name was Robin Williams. Like, on the one hand, they're also trying to make him like the original Robin Williams, but they're also not. So I'm like, I'm very conflicted. Do I like it or do I hate it? Because you can't be the original genie unless you are Robin Williams or a Robin Williams-esque person. And there are very few people in the world who are like Robin Williams. Everyone agrees Robin Williams is one of the greats. He was one of the few people who could think fast and could talk fast and could act fast all at the same time. Very few people can do those three things, and very few people can do those three things at the same time. Even less. Good Will Hunting, I was about to call him Will Hunting, but I'm like, that's not his name. R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. man. So that one, I'm like, I don't know if I love it or hate it, but I did enjoy it when I watched in theaters the 2 times I watched it. I got to see it for free one of those times because my company got free tickets because they were promoting it at my place. It was a thing. It was interesting. I heard the new version of Prince Ali. I really liked it. The new version of Prince Ali, I like. That one's not bad. I'm talking about Friend Like Me, though. Mainly Friend Like Me, because on the one hand, Friend Like Me is... They do a good kind of modern interpretation of it, but at the same time, it's trying to be the original, but you can only be the original if you're Robin Williams and if it's 100% animated. Because part of what makes the genie so fantastical is that he's animated. All the weird shit they can have him do. No matter how much you CGI what you can't recreate the same thing, you know? So I would recommend watching Aladdin, and if you liked Aladdin, then watch Cinderella, because the thing about Cinderella is the Cinderella story is not very special. Even the original animated Disney version isn't very special. Like, it's special in the sense that it's like, it's a classic, and it's and the animation was great, but the story itself has been redone a bajillion times. Everyone knows Cinderella's story. It's a very basic princess tale. And while the animation is good and the voice acting for that one is good, it's not like the greatest Disney film. It's not even in the top 20, I would say, personally, or even top 30, because it's an important film. And the remake of it actually adds some things to the story, and there's some stuff in it that I really like. And so out of all the remakes, it's the least, even if you're like, oh, it changes too much or it doesn't do the original enough justice, it's the least... It does the least offensive stuff as a remake because the story is just so simple and basic, and people have remade it so many times. Beauty and the Beast was not good. Beauty and the Beast looks good, and at some points it sounds good, but it was not a good remake of the original. Not even a little. Is Maleficent considered a remake? Maleficent I wouldn't even consider it the same story or characters. I saw Pinocchio. I have no hope for Little Mermaid. We'll talk about the Little Mermaid one in a second. But first, let's talk about the what's his name? The Beauty and the Beast one, real quick. The Beauty and Beast. So here's the thing about Beauty and Beast. On the one hand, they tried to kind of do something different. On the other hand, they kept trying to remind you of the original by remaking some scenes shot for shot. And it's not as good as the original. Not even. It's like the difference between a homemade meal and microwaving leftovers. Like, one is going to taste way better and it's going to have more effort put into it. And you're going to see that effort. One of the biggest problems is they hired some actors who have done Broadway stuff for certain roles. And then they hired Emma Watson for the main character, which makes no sense. Because while Emma Watson is an okay actor, she's not terrible, but she's not the greatest actor. Not even in the Harry Potter franchise. No one would argue that she is the best actor in the Harry Potter franchise. Even out of the kids, no one would argue that. People would say like Daniel Radcliffe or Tom Felton. Emma Watson is not the best of them. In my personal opinion, out of Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson is the weakest of the three. On top of that, she's not really a singer. She can sing okay, but she's not that great. And she doesn't have the Broadway ability to recreate something over and over and over again with very well done consistency. That is a very Broadway live theater skill that she doesn't have down. And so when she's singing lines, one time in a booth and one time live on set, when they edit them together, it doesn't mesh very well, and you can notice where there's editing done if you pay attention with your ears. But you might, if you're not very tuned into that sort of thing, it might take you a couple tries to notice it. And then there are other things that they changed in the movie that just make the movie weaker. Like, for instance, they say that he got turned into the Beast when he was much older. And I don't think it fits, because it doesn't feel real. And then like the one person who was like a true singer in the film, and like a great, amazing female singer voice, they have sing the least in the entire film, and it really pisses me off when I think about it. She played the cupboard, by the way, the opera cupboard, But then in the movie, they're like, oh, she's so sleepy. She doesn't have time to sing all the time. It's like, dude, she's literally your best singer in this film and costs probably less than Emma Watson, and you won't have her sing? Why? That pissed me off. And then they had this thing with this magic book that can teleport, and then they use it very poorly. So, I mean, and I'm not saying you can't like it. I just don't think it's very good. It made you cry 3 times and tugged. I mean, that just means that you're the audience. You're the target audience, Lily. That's all that means. Maleficent, on the other hand, they completely changed the story of Sleeping Beauty, and they changed the character motivations of Maleficent, and it is really dumb, and I don't like it. It's a very pretty film, but it should not have been a prequel / retelling of the Beauty and the Beast, the Sleeping Beauty story. It was a bad idea, really bad idea. I don't know. I didn't get the CGI for Beast that good. It wasn't that good, but it was good enough. When I say it was pretty, I just mean like it looked good for the most part. Like it didn't look terrible. You're not looking at it like, ugh, this looks bad. Also, Emma Watson was not that great a singer. Yeah, exactly. She's an okay singer. She can sing, but does that mean she's Disney movie quality singer? No. Daniel Radcliffe should have played the role or Andrew Garfield for what? Wait, which role? Belle? That would have been kind of funny, actually. I watched the Broadway show Beauty and the Beast with my girlfriend, and I have to say the movie is trying to go for a Broadway movie. Yeah, I know that they were trying to do that, but they're also trying to recreate the original animated film, and you can't do both because both are very different mediums, and you're trying to create them into a live action, and it doesn't work. It's like taking a square peg and a circular hole and trying to turn them both into triangles. It's just going to be a mess. Also, whole deal with the witch at the end was kind of stupid. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't get the whole witch thing. For Belle, obviously. Yes, true. That would have been funny. I kind of would have liked that. That would have been like a funny joke thing. I've read smut fan fiction that tucked my heartstrings more than the Beauty and the Beast remake. Personally, I have to agree. Because there are some stupid scenes in it that I don't know what they were going for. Now on the case of Little Mermaid. Well, I think that, what's his name? The guy who wrote Moana and, the big musical that everybody loves right now. My brain is not Hamlet. You know who I'm talking about. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Well, I think Lin-Manuel Miranda is a very talented guy, and I've liked some of the stuff he's done. I don't think he should have done the Little Mermaid remake. And the reason they're having him do it is just so that way they can get Lin-Manuel Miranda fans to get in the seats. That's 100% the reason. It's basically the equivalent of hiring Emma Watson to play Belle. It's because the fans are going to be like, oh my god, this person is in it. I have to see it to support them. And it's kind of insulting to do that, in my opinion. Because I think he does better when he makes his own works. And his own works I've liked all of his own original stuff I've liked. He shouldn't be doing the remake for 2 reasons. One, he's good at writing his own songs. The Little Mermaid has fantastic songs already. Do they need to be rewritten? Most of them, no. Maybe 1 song. Apparently there'll be 4 new songs. Why? Are we replacing a few of the already classic songs? 2, are we going to remake some of these songs in his style? Are we going to turn Part of Your World into a rap song? Should it be a rap song? I don't think so. And that's why I don't think Lin-Manuel Miranda should be in that film. I really don't. I don't think he should be connected to it. Not because I don't have faith in his talents, but because I think it's a waste of his talents. You're putting him in a film that people already are going to have low expectations for, and most people aren't probably going to go see because they've seen the remakes and they don't like them. So you're wasting it in that sense. And 2, you're using someone who's better at making his own original content, and you're going to try and replace stuff that people love. Part of the whole reason you have people go to these films for the nostalgia of these things, and you're going to have him either replace them or remake them? I think that's a bet. Hamilton. Yeah. I know who it doesn't matter. Miranda, I want to see it because the trailer looks good. The trailer looks okay. We've gotten a teaser and the CGI is good. But the CGI is good because of the fact that Disney literally forces their animators to basically live at the animation studio and they don't get to see their families. I'm thrilled by how good it looks. See, that just tells me that you are part of the target demographic, which is fine, Lily. You can totally be part of that. That is not a bad thing. I am not, though. I am a fan of the original animated movie. I think there are so many good things in it. I don't think it needed to be remade. It's already beautiful. If they were going to reanimate it, maybe, but making it live action, I think, is a bad idea. Putting Lin-Manuel Miranda connected to it, I think, is a bad idea. And it's already got so many controversies around it that aren't even part of the film. No, well, it just has so many controversies. I think it's kind of already set up to not do well. Didn't he make Encanto songs? Yeah, exactly. Encanto. He wrote those himself for an original series, or an original movie. Those were fantastic. That was a good movie. I don't think he should be redoing some stuff for a remake because I think it's a waste of his talents. I literally think it's a waste of him. I hated Lion King, hated Mulan. I refused to even watch Pinocchio. Yeah, exactly. Lily, I'm not saying you're 100% the target demographic, but for this specific film, you are. And again, it's not a bad thing. I'm not trying. That's not like a mark. That's not like a stigma. I'm not trying to say like shun her because no. I'm just saying in this specific instance, every movie has a different target demographic. And you're right. Mulan was bad. Lion King was bad. Pinocchio, they were trying to remake an older film. It doesn't work because the biggest problem with these remakes is they don't understand the core of what makes these original films good. The only thing they understand is that there's a fan base already built in that will watch these films. That's what they understand. And while they are correct, it is not the correct approach. I watched the Pinocchio remake, and the only good thing about it was Honest John, and that's because he's the only one with good CGI. The only problem I have with his CGI is he looks too real. Part of why the animated one works is because everything is kind of a cartoon, or everything is a cartoon, and Pinocchio kind of fits in that world because everything looks cartoony. All the people are real. Honest John looks too much like a real fox, and then it makes Pinocchio look he really stands out because everything else is way more realistic, and then Pinocchio looks like a wooden doll, and it feels more creepy than fantastic. It doesn't work in my eyes. I don't know. That's just me. I really like those songs. They were stuck in my... Yeah, exactly. Again, like I said, Lin-Manuel Miranda is fantastic, and he has talent, and he is great, and you need to use his talents where it's best. Right? This is like my best explanation for it is there was a football player. I think it was LeBron James. No, wait. LeBron James is a basketball player, right? There was a football player who decided to play golf for a year. Just because you're good at football doesn't mean you're good at golf. It's the same kind of comparison, right? Lin-Manuel Miranda is great at writing songs, but he shouldn't be doing remakes because it's a waste, and it's not gonna. You're gonna split it between like the Lin-Manuel Miranda fans and the fans of the original series, because it's like, yes, he's going to write some good songs, but why would it doesn't need more than maybe one song replaced. I swear there was another remake. I can't remember which one it was. Dumbo was remade. That's another one. That one was bad because it focused way too much on the people. The thing about Dumbo is it's more about the elephants, or specifically Dumbo, which you can only, again, do in animation. You can't do that in CGI live action. Is there going to be a Pocahontas remake ever? Probably not, just because because it's connected too much to real history, and talking about real history is a big no-no in Hollywood right now. They've apparently got Robin Hood in the works. The main reason I don't think they'll do Pinocchio is because it's connected to... Pocahontas is because it's connected to live action. Michael Jordan, I know that because of Space Jam. Did Michael Jordan actually try to play... was it Michael Jordan who tried to play golf? Or a Notre Dame remake?
They are trying to buy everything and remake everything.
Yeah, you're exactly, Game Boy. You're right. And thank you for the 100 bits. That is true. They are a multi-millionaire cheapskate. It's what they're trying to do is they're trying to get as many people in to spend money while doing as little effort as possible. And they're doing the same thing with Marvel right now, where they're just pumping out Marvel content. They're just like, here's 3 movies in a year and 4 TV shows. Or maybe just 3 TV shows. Either way, that's 6 things of Marvel. I know this is a bit of a tangent, but it's the same company. And while I don't hate Disney, they're doing a lot of things I really don't like right now. Like the remakes, I was already not a fan of. Then they started doing content on Disney Plus, which I was fine with. And now they're doing way too much content with Marvel. Star Wars, they made a bunch of mistakes with, but they were spread out enough to where it's not. It's like it's annoying, but it's not that annoying. And then we got The Mandalorian, and now we got Book of Boba Fett, and now we got Obi-Wan. I'm starting to think they have no idea what they want to do with anything. Like they don't have any good creative ideas for their franchises. And so instead they're just going to pump out as much as they can to make money, and it's not a good idea. Yes, MJ played golf. Yeah, that was weird. And baseball. He tried to play baseball too? Yeah, okay. Stick in your lane, but good for you. Also, nobody gave a shit about the original. The original for which one? For what series are you talking about, Toko? Are you talking about Pinocchio or Dumbo? I had to stop watching Marvel and Star Wars. I was a nerd with all that. Yeah, I'm kind of on the same boat with you. I love Star Wars. I liked the MCU, but after Endgame, I feel very little reason to continue watching, and I feel like this is a trend that everybody is going through. I think Disney has 2 choices to make. Either they stop making movies and they just make TV shows now, because we can't have both. It's too much content and it all feels very plain and blah. Or 2, here's option B. They reboot the whole universe, because they're going to do it eventually. We know they will. Every studio. I mean, how many times has Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman been rebooted? Like 100. So eventually they're going to reboot the universe. And on top of that, comic books have been rebooting their universes for decades. Literal decades. So eventually they're going to reboot these series. The question is when? And I think in the next 20 years minimum, they're going to reboot the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. And they're going to start with... who knows? I don't think they'll start with Iron Man again. But they just might. It's going to be really interesting when we see them reboot it. I know they have a plan for 20 years, for like the next 10 years. But I'm very convinced in the next 20 years we're going to get a Marvel Cinematic Universe reboot. Space Jam, and it was the best. You liked Space Jam? I'm glad you liked it. I liked the original one when I was a kid. I haven't watched it since. The new one, I know a lot of people didn't like. If you liked it, I'm very happy for you. Pocahontas. I wouldn't say nobody gives a shit about the original Pocahontas. I think a lot of people like the original Pocahontas because it has some very beautiful songs in it, like Colors of the Wind. There are some big Pocahontas fans out there, trust me. But out of the Disney Renaissance, or I think it might have actually been right before the Disney Renaissance. If it's part of it, it's the weakest, or the least loved, I should say. And that's partly because of its whole historical connections. The historical connections really kind of screw that movie over. I imagine a real Notre Dame remake filmed in France. It would be so cool. Okay, here's the thing. They could remake Notre Dame. It could work. It would be very interesting. The question is, would it be more like the stage play? Or would they make it more like the animated movie? If they make it more like the stage play, it could be its kind of own unique thing, because it's a very dark and realistic film. If they try to make it more like the animated version, it's gonna fail. I just have this feeling it will not do well. 30, I say. 30, I feel like 30 years is too long now. Because we've already had 10 years of the cinematic universe, 10 plus years. And then we have like 10 years from now. If it keeps going the track it's going, they're going to want to reboot so they can reuse old characters without making people upset. That's why I say 20 years. Because we've already had 10. 10 is a long time for a series to go on. This is the longest a movie series has gone on and stayed consistent without rebooting or resetting or saying like a certain sequel doesn't exist. And that's why I say 20 years from now. I like No Way Home and Morbius. You liked Morbius? Really? You're the first person I've ever met who said they liked Morbius. I didn't even watch Morbius. It looked terrible. And that wasn't even Disney Marvel. That was Sony Marvel. Doctor Strange 2 was just meh. I enjoyed Doctor Strange 2. It wasn't the greatest, but I enjoyed it. I didn't even bother with Thor. Thor I watched because I wanted to see where it would go. And it was a lot better than I thought it would be. It's not the greatest, but it was fun. It's better than Thor 2. I mean, that's not hard. Thor 2 is literally the worst Marvel film, in my personal opinion. And a lot of my friends' opinions agree with me. That film is just boring. I don't like it. However, I've seen the trailer for Wakanda Forever. I'm looking forward to it because there's mythology being brought into it. I'm conflicted on Wakanda Forever. On the one hand, it looks really good, and I'm interested to see where they're going. On the other hand, they should have just recast T'Challa. I know why they didn't. I talked about it before. It makes sense why they did it. I'm not mad at them for doing it. I just think it was a bad decision. You know? But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Space Jam was an ad with LeBron not saying Space Jam wasn't, but it was at least tried to hide it. Okay. I see what you're saying. I just want to see Hellfire on the big screens again. That James, I am behind you. I totally agree. That scene will probably be either really fucking amazing or terrible. I'm hoping amazing. I don't want any film to do bad. Just remember, anytime I watch a film, I want it to be good. I don't want to sit in the theater watching a bad film. Nobody does. I'm just not expecting them to be good. In my head, I'm seeing them and I'm like, this is okay, but it's not as good. The original Hellfire is just fucking fantastic, though. That's why. Hi, King Maximus. How you doing? We were supposed to be playing Kingdom Hearts, but instead we're just talking about Disney, which is fine, because Kingdom Hearts. James Bond never technically rebooted. No, it technically did reboot. Technically, with every new incarnation of James Bond, it is technically a reboot. Because they haven't referenced the originals, and there are villains that they reuse that are supposed to be dead. So it is a reboot. I actually liked Morbius. Leto did a good job for playing him. For once, the man knew subtlety. I kind of want to watch it and review it just to see if it really is that bad. Telling you my idea for Star Fox. Interesting. Star Fox is a very interesting series to make a fanfic about. Go ahead. Morbius was alright. Hello. I swear if Disney wants to do something with their old films, just release people's favorites. They already do that, though. And the way they do it is already makes them money, but it isn't making them enough money now. They want to make more money than they are. So what they do with the Disney movies, they have this thing called the Disney Vault, where every year they release 1 or 2, maybe 5 classic Disney films remade on DVD or on Blu-ray. And then at the end of the year, they're like, it's going away into the vault, and you won't see it again for another 5 years. And then the next year, they pick another 3 to 5 movies, and they repeat the process over and over every few years. So that's their big thing with re-releasing. And then now that they have Disney Plus and streaming, they don't even have to do that. If you're just part of Disney Plus, you can already watch them whenever you want. What they're hoping is to get more millions of dollars on remakes, because it's minimal effort and hopefully maximum returns, but currently it is not that. It is minimal effort with minimal returns, because as many people say, you get what you put in. Like, bring out the old movies on the big screen. Oh, yeah, they're not going to do that. They don't want you to remember that the old movies are better than the remakes. They want you to watch the new ones. They would actually make a lot more money if they put them out on the big screens. I think that would work. I think that could work. For millennials and Gen X's, we would definitely go see those in theaters with our kids or with our friends or family. I would watch if they put out the original Little Mermaid on theaters tomorrow. I would very much want to see that. Little Mermaid isn't even my favorite film, but I would want to see the Little Mermaid. And that was just the first film that popped in my head. If it was the original Lion King or Aladdin or Mulan or literally anything from the Disney Renaissance, I would immediately want to see it. If it was some of the older films, I'd think about it. I'd have to consider it a little bit. If it was anything after the Renaissance, maybe. It depends on which ones. Because, like, Chicken Little, I don't think I'd want to watch that. Tangled? I would definitely want to watch that. I love Tangled. Up? Well, that's Pixar, but still, you see my point. Morbius is okay, though. Look up the scenes of Villain because that actor's having a great time. Well, I'm glad they had fun. How are you doing today? I'm doing very well. I've gotten some work done. Some other stuff, personal stuff happened. It's no big deal, but I was a little stressed this morning, but I'm better now. Just watched Caleb Haley's and Jonathan Young cover of Hellfire. You'll probably love it. Post it in one of the channels in the Discord, whichever one you think fits the best, James, and I'll watch it after. Don't, please, for your sake. Don't what? What am I what am I don'ting? Okay, we're gonna get back to the game while I let the chat pile up. So wait, what am I don'ting? That's right, that is a word now. Don'ting. Riku? Darkness, darkness, darkness. Oh, thank God. I was scared we were gonna... I forgot that Mickey could heal me, so I wasn't really using him. I also love Tangled, the series. All the songs were bangers. Tangled, the series? There's a series? I mean, I know there was like some shorts they put out, but there was a series? I'm confused. They only made one Tangled movie, so now I'm extra confused. Trust me, I love that movie. I personally think it was better than Frozen. You know, some people don't, but, you know, people can be wrong. I hope Wakanda Forever is good. It looks good. I hope Black Adam is... I hear Black Adam is not good according to critics, but I also don't always agree with critics, so we'll see. Though that's DC because Shazam was good. Shazam was fun. Shazam 2 hasn't come out yet, right? I'm looking forward to that. Hell, I hope Avatar 2 is good. I've been dying for that sequel. I don't know if Avatar 2 will be good. I can't say I was dying for that sequel, but I've been wondering where it's at. The biggest problem with the Avatar 2 sequel, or the Avatar sequel, is they're 13 years too late for the hype. I don't know why it took so long to make a sequel. Like, I know movies take a while, but they weren't working on it for 10 years. I mean, I know James Cameron was working on it, but he wasn't like at the set, you know? Oh, sweet. Level up. Tango got a 2D animation TV show. It's pretty good. I never heard about that. Interesting. Tangled is better than Frozen. Thank you, Lily. Alpha. Sorry, I'm late. You're not late. You're just here at a later time. You're fine. I don't remember that. I never saw that Tangled series. I'll have to see it if I liked it or not. Black Adam still hasn't come out. I've been waiting over 10 years, man. I gotta get my Avatar fixed. Look, Avatar was good, but it wasn't, like... Part of what made Avatar so good was mainly just the fact that it was, like, the first... like, really well-done CG live-action movie. Where even, like, the background was CG, and it was just really good. The movie itself is kind of basic. It's not like the worst. It's not terrible, not by any stretch of the imagination, but it is cool. I do remember enjoying it the 2 times I saw it in theaters. I'm hoping the second one is at least on the same quality. It probably will be. I can't imagine it being terrible. My biggest thing is just they just waited too long. I don't know anybody who's ever waited 12 years to make a sequel when they were working on it as soon as the first one was done. They were talking about the next 3 films like a year after the first film came out. It's very weird. I know that they also said they were filming 2 and 3 back to back, so we could get those films out sooner. I mean, I guess the biggest thing is at least they let the animators have a break, in a sense. It's on Disney Plus. Go watch it. I mean, I'll definitely consider watching it, but I haven't even finished She-Hulk or Obi-Wan. So, who knows? I'm very, I don't know. I'm kind of not in the mood to just be like, I love Disney. I mean, I want to watch some of their older stuff first. Remember a time when they were making stuff that I really enjoyed. It's very weird. Have I ever played Apex Legends? I've played Apex. Battle Royales are not my type of game. I'm not a huge fan of them. But it's a good game. And I'm glad it's around. I'm glad people like it. Let's see. Avatar lost its charm for me after I watched it a second time. Really? It didn't lose its charm for me the second time. It definitely wasn't as amazing and awe-inspiring as the first time, but I still think it's good. As I honestly, Avatar was kind of trash with good CGI. I disagree, but you're allowed to have that opinion. I posted the covers of the Headbanger Discord on the Headbangers Discord. Got it. I will check that out after. I don't hate it, but I'm never gonna watch again. There. Me and my family are gonna see it in theaters, hopefully in IMAX. We got to see the first one in IMAX, and it was the most amazing experience. Have you ever played? Yes, I already answered that question. I have played it. I don't like battle royales that much. The gameplay style is just not my kind of game. And on top of that, there's like a bajillion of them. And I think I've already talked about this, but the one I actually really, really liked didn't have a big enough player base, and there wasn't enough content. And that was Spellbreak. I really liked Spellbreak. It's unfortunate it didn't do well, but they didn't put out enough new content. What's your opinion on Halo Infinite? Didn't play it. I hear it's bad. That's my opinion. I never played the Halo series much, so I don't really care. Or was Infinite the one that was bad? I don't remember which one was bad. I don't follow Halo stuff very much because it's not my game. I grew up with Nintendo, so Nintendo stuff is usually the stuff I'm very involved in. Like one thing I am super excited for is Pikmin 4. The one I'm most I'm very excited. I'm excited for Breath of the Wild 2: Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm most excited for Pikmin 4. I had the Avatar movie on CD for years. I watched it about 7-8 times. I'm glad you liked it that much. Apparently Toko did not, which is fine. Fair. Honestly, talking about all this stuff that in Disney is making my heart speed up. I need to get more exercise. Darkness, darkness, darkness. The movie I wish had gotten a sequel that was good was Journey to the Center of the Earth, and yet no. They only brought back one of the original cast members and played the whole movie for laughs. That's because the original didn't do that well. It was not very successful. I liked Journey to the Center of the Earth. It was an interesting series, but it was not very successful. I mean, here's the thing. There's a movie blog YouTuber who's very well known, John Campia, and he has a very good phrase: "Winning cures everything." So, you know, if this next Disney live action, the Little Mermaid one is good, then that will restore people's faith in live action films, and they will continue to make them because winning cures everything. Like, you could make 100 bad films, right? Maybe not 100. You can make like 10 bad films, but if you make one good film, you're golden. I mean, it has to be like a really good film. Or at least a very successful film. Have you ever played any LEGO video games? Yeah, I played the original LEGO Star Wars when it came out. I played its sequel. I played the LEGO Dimensions game with Andrew. We actually shared custody of that game, and we used to play it a bunch anytime there was a new expansion. Other than that, not really. Oh, I played the one of the LEGO DC games, I think, with Andrew for a bit. They're good games. Other than that, I haven't really touched it. I love the original. I got to see it in 3D, and I swear it was really like the fish flew out of the screen at me. It was amazing. I love all the elements of the movie, and they clearly had fun with it. Like, it's a world within the world. Play with it. Have fun with it. And they did, and I loved it. It's one of the few movies I can watch repeatedly without it getting tiring. I saw it, and I personally thought it was okay. And I think most people did. So, I'm sorry for you, Lily, but one of your films that you really love, it just... other audiences did not really like it. My favorite Star Fox game was the one they did both third-person shooter and the original Star Fox type gameplay. Are you talking about Story, I think it's called, or Adventures, the one on GameCube? Yeah, a lot of Star Fox fans did not like that, and I think that was the first Star Fox game I saw, and I kind of wanted to get it, but I never ended up getting it. They're supposed to be making a sequel for Labyrinth, which concerns me. Loved all Lego games except for 3. Ooh, which 3 did you not like? Third movie I ever saw was the Smurf movie. That was the third movie you ever saw? Damn. Lego Worlds, Lego Hobbit, and Lego Movie 2 video game. Huh. I like Lego Worlds. The other two, never even touched.
If you're Riku, are you with Ansem? You are half correct. Let us say that he is not the Ansem with which you are familiar. He is Ansem, and he is not Ansem. Perhaps a nobody best.
Nobody. He's a nobody. I wonder what that means.
Try again.
That's not how that works, but okay.
The light nor the dark, but walks the twilight between.
Sort of. Oh, 3D movie, not third. Ah, okay, that makes more sense. 3D movies are generally just a gimmick. They're usually not that worth it. And usually it's only like a scene that is worth it for the 3D, in my opinion.
Like you said, there really is darkness left inside of me. But so what? Darkness is my enemy. And so are you for reeking of that awful smell. Oh, so it's a fight you want. Very good. I shall take you on.
I mean, we know how he dies, because Axel fucking destroyed him, but yeah, this is before he died. Oh fuck, I hated fighting him. And since our deck is randomized, I can't really build a deck against him. That worked out. This is how I'm gonna beat him. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze me, let's go. Riku's dual mechanic is actually fucking busted for bosses, not gonna lie. Because they're gonna give you enough cards to break them, and since you can just insta-reload, that was actually kind of a fun boss fight. We'll keep raising the HP for now. Because of how randomized our cards are, HP is actually super worth it. And then we'll start raising some darkness later.
I find coursing through you there is a darkness of
Darkness, darkness, darkness.
well worth the trouble of aggravating you. All this excitement has provided me with
Invaluable data.
What? Many thanks, Riku. It was a trick all along.
But you know, it wasn't a trick. This week's sponsor. No. If only we were sponsored, that would make this perfect. Now we're in a perfect time to do that. Alright, let's save. And we're gonna go on a quick snacks break, because I'm hungry. Let's read up on the chat. There's no David Bowie. You can have a Labyrinth sequel without... You can't have a Labyrinth sequel without David Bowie? I don't know, man. Have you ever watched The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings? I've watched Lord of the Rings when I was a kid, when they first came out in theaters, but I don't remember them. And I watched The Hobbit when they came out, and they were fun, but they were not good. Quit talking like the Cheshire Cat, you asshole. I mean, that's how anime characters are. They promised Lego Hobbit would have all 3 films. It only had the first 2. That's weird. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Should I try it? The only good 3D movie is Spy Kids 3D. You're not wrong. That actually is pretty good for a 3D movie. It's not a great movie, but it's good. I like it. I recommend Kingdom Hearts, but if you can't get past the first one, then just don't play the series, in my opinion, because if you really want to get into the series, you should play all of them so you can like really get the story. Because going through the story is part of the game. If you just like watching cutscenes and do that, I am kind of against that. I think games are meant to be played, not just watched. Then again, I'm streaming you guys watching, but you're watching me play them. You're not watching this. I mean, I get it's, you know, it's different to me if you're watching on YouTube than watching a stream, because you're watching a player play them, you know. Oh, I love the Spy Kids movies. The Spy Kids movies are really good. Game Boy, thank you for the 100 bits. Your contribution to the Dragon's Den continues to improve our strength throughout the cosmos. So I thank you. Oddly enough, I don't have the fourth one, even though they made it so many years later. Never saw the fourth one. I come up with 4 stories, the first one being pretty similar to the first Star Fox game. Okay. I held the charm of the other 3. It did. Okay. We Can Be Heroes sucked, though. Oof. That any Fire Baby and Water Turd? Huh? Are you talking about Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. It's not a great film, but I like it. I was promised a movie about the child of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. They didn't even get Taylor Lautner back to the to be Shark Boy, and Shark Boy didn't talk. Since when does Shark Boy not have the ability to speak? Where the fuck were Max, Marisa, and Linus? Dude, I don't know. I didn't see the remake or the sequel. I had no reason to. Max and Marissa definitely would have had a super powerful kid. Max had dream powers and Marissa had the whole Ice Princess deal. And Linus, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't give him superpowers. Well, Linus didn't really have superpowers. It was... And that, remember, that was only in the dream world that Max created in the Shark Boy and Lava Girl universe. It wasn't completely her, from what I remember. I don't really remember. But where were they? Instead, I got a movie starring a girl I could not have cared less about. Yeah, it happens. I know the Fire Girl and Shark Boy was a scam of my childhood as an 8-year-old. I love Spy Kids, and I hate it as a 14-year-old. I notice how bad it is. I still think it's good. I mean, it's not great, but it's a fun series. Anyways, we're going to go on a quick break. I need to rest my voice. I need to get a snacky snack. We just beat a boss, so go stretch, go to the bathroom, do what you have to, and we'll be right back after these snackages.
Barry Smoke here to talk about fire that instantly heats, cooks, combusts, and destroys. Fire is no ordinary heater. With its all-powerful oxygen absorption, fire heats up the coldest of areas. Uncooked meat can cause major health problems, but fire ends that problem like nobody's business. Plus, fire's heating power is so strong, it even works outside! Now you can stay warm outside using twigs and sticks out in nature. Fire is perfect for chefs, campers, and scientists. Fire is super powerful, and once it rages, it doesn't stop. And for emergency heating, fire starts up instantly, even in the coldest of climates. Fire is awesome, but remember to follow fire safety guidelines or you could be in major bind. If you order fire in the next 30 milliseconds, we'll send not 1, not 2, but 10 fires straight to your house with a free can of gasoline on top. Fire. Stay warm.
And we return back to the rechain of memories. Marissa had powers, though, even in the real world. And Max clearly had powers since his dreams physically manifested into actual people. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Shark Boy and Lava Girl was just a weird series altogether, okay? It was never gonna make sense. I thought they could at least talk about what happened in the dream world. Why the fuck did they not even mention the dream world? Because it was all a dream, man. That's why, because it was all a dream. We're back on a pirate ship. Arr, matey. Jump? Jump? You're telling me to jump? I don't want to jump. I'll do what I want. You ain't the boss of me. I'm the boss of me. God, the deck they gave us for this one is terrible. There we go. But other people saw that it wasn't part of it. No. Everything that happened was just a dream. I got this weird cut on the side of my cheek, and it's really annoying. I can't wait to go to the dentist and have him look at it. Okay, the shadow made it look weird. I'll eat it in after. Claire's making me eat food like a monster. How dare you? I wanna starve. Exactly. Look, I didn't watch the film. I don't know what to say about it. I can't defend it. I have no idea what the director was going for. Maybe he had a really cool idea, and it just didn't pan out. Maybe a studio just told him, hey, make a sequel to a film that you've never seen before and you don't know anything about. Or maybe he's just bad at his job. Who knows? All I know is that people did not like the sequel, which is unfortunate. I mean, to be fair, the original isn't that great a film either. It's just one of those films that we all saw as kids. That we love. And because we love it, people tried to bank on nostalgia and make a sequel. It's like the whole live-action remake thing, except for even less logical. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Darkness, darkness, darkness. That's one way to end a fight. I do like his darkness outfit. Never answered my question. What's the gameplay like? Is it smooth and crisp? I don't know what smooth and crisp means to you. And each Kingdom Hearts game is different. So I can't really answer that question. They don't really have... The only two games that really have the same gameplay style... Or, well... Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain that, because each game is very different. Also, what does smooth and crisp even mean? Ooh, nice. Did the gameplay age poorly? That depends on your personal preference and which game you're playing. It's I can't answer that question. You have to play it yourself, because I don't know what you consider to be good gameplay. You know? Oops, I used a 0 when I didn't want to. Personally for me, so gameplay-wise, if you think about it the most logically, the first one's gameplay is a little bit clunky, but once you get it down, I think it's not clunky, it's just old, because it came from 2001 and the PlayStation 2 era. I think it's a really good type of gameplay, but it's not very action-oriented in a sense. Like the game isn't made for you to just spam one button and do a lot of cool action stuff. This one's gameplay is very unique because you have to use this card system. And again, it's not super smooth because of how the card system works, but it's fine. It's a little bit grindier than the other games. The second game was made 4 or 5 years after the first one, and they made it a lot more action heavy. So it's a little bit more just like do cool action stuff. And then they made a bunch of spin-offs and sequels that all have very different gameplay styles to them. Then they made Dream Drop Distance, which is a lot more recent. I think that came out in 2012, 2014. I can't remember the exact year. Someone looked that up. The release date for Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. That one has very smooth gameplay. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 has very smooth gameplay. And Kingdom Hearts 3 has, in my opinion, the best gameplay in the series, but the most disappointing story after Recoded. Recoded is the most disappointing. And that's because it literally adds nothing to the story. I'm not even exaggerating. It literally adds nothing to the story. I'm turning all the rooms into sleeping rooms so that way we can just walk through them. I will turn this one to a weaker Heartless room. This time Andros' backstory is that he and 6 other scientists were experimenting with dimensional traveling, and one day Andros successfully found and went into it. You mean one day he was successful and went into a portal, right? Because you can't say found and went into it, because what is it? Is it a giant elephant's asshole, or is it a wormhole? Like, what is it? You got next time. Be more clear, Toko. He got lost and consumed by a being, and became that weird brain thing that he is now. You mean the giant face in the last Star Fox game? So yeah, like I said, the only way to really answer that question is if you play it yourself. I think it's great. I think the gameplay for all the Kingdom Hearts games are really fun. But everybody has different feelings on that. I think this one has besides the phone games, I think this one has the worst gameplay, but I don't even hate it. It's just not that great. Because you have to do this weird card system. And if you don't get a hang of the card system, it's really confusing and just kind of tedious. Well, there we go. I wanted your opinion. I know you wanted my opinion. I mean, my opinion is going to be very biased because I kind of grew up with these games, and this for a long time. and has been and still is one of my favorite game series of all time. So I don't really know if my opinion is going to help you much. But if you agree with me on other games that I've played, here's a question that could help you. What kind of games do you usually play and enjoy? Can you spell off some titles? If they're FPSs, that's not gonna apply because obvious reasons. And if you can't figure out why an FPS wouldn't apply to this game, I don't know what to tell you. Not saying you would, I'm just saying if there's someone out there who doesn't understand why an FPS game can't apply to this game. Uh-huh. It's a whole bunch of different categories I like. Okay, well, name your top 10 favorite games, or 10 games that you just really like. And if I've played them, I can tell you how similar or how dissimilar they are to those games. And if they're smoother or rougher, you know, for each game. And again, personally, I think you should play all of them, but if you want to skip them, go ahead. That's up to you. Oh, cheese and crackers. That's not good. Yeah, there we go. Thankfully, the barrels only ever give you 3 enemies to fight, so you don't have to worry about getting spammed with cards that are just slightly above your pay grade. I really want to play the Mass Effect trilogy again on stream. I love the Mass Effect games. They are... I always jump around, but I think that's my favorite game series, because even though Andromeda had a bad story, it had such fun gameplay. Like, the gameplay was actually just so much fun. The problem is the gameplay loop wasn't that great, and part of what makes BioWare games great is their story. Another game I really like is the first 2 Paper Marios and Bug Fables. Bug Fables is just such a beautiful game, especially if you really like Paper Mario and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Really worth it. And we'll do this one now. There we go, got him. We're not going to be able to escape the others, but that's fine. As long as I can escape one. If you ever wonder why I'm randomly looking around the screen, it's because I'm trying to find those Mickey cards. I'm curious, what is everybody's favorite game? Or what's everybody's top 3 games from different series, I guess? Or game series, just what's a bunch of people's different games? I know Toko's gonna say like Danganronpa and stuff like that. I don't think Danganronpa's that good, but, you know, that's fine. I think the biggest problem with Danganronpa, at least the first one, is it takes forever for things to start happening. And there's just so much dialogue. I think for the murder mystery series, what's it called? The Phoenix Wright series just does a better job. That's just my personal opinion. Bloodborne. Oh, I haven't played Bloodborne, but I hear they're really good. I hear they're the hardest of the Dark Souls, or Soulsborne games. So I kind of don't want to play them first, but I also do want to play them first. I don't know. I think I'll play them after I try, like... I think I'll play Sekiro Shadows Die Twice first. That's the one that I'm most interested in. Ah, shit, I went into darkness mode. I wanted to heal. Demon Souls is harder. Maybe, my friends were, maybe my friends haven't played Demon Souls. I have to ask. I don't think Sekiro is the best option because it's pretty different from the others. Yeah, but it's the one I'm the most interested in, so. And it's made by the same developers as Dark Souls. So. I like Zelda 1. You like the original Zelda 1? Damn. That is a very unique... I've not seen someone say that one as a list. Halo 3, haven't played that. Mario World. Okay. Mario Kart, Luigi's Mansion, GTA Vice City, Doom 2, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, 12-minute Super Smash Bros. Melee, and Dark Souls. Okay. Well, it's obviously not like Mario Kart, or Luigi's Mansion, or GTA, or Doom, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, 12 minutes. I'd say it's similar to Dark Souls. It's a little bit quicker paced than Dark Souls, but it has its own mechanics that you just kind of have to get used to. I haven't played a lot of Dark Souls, but I can tell based on... And what I mean by it's like Dark Souls is the fact that, you know, it's an action RPG. That's the closest equivalent I can give it. Because they're both action RPGs, although this is an action JRPG. Whereas most RPGs are either turn-based or like MMOs. So I would say it's, out of all of those, the most similar are between Zelda and Dark Souls. But even then, it's not like those. But I do recommend it. And you can get the whole series, or the main stories of the games, I should say, as one game. Just look up Kingdom Hearts 1 and 1.5, 2.5, or look up a version called Kingdom Hearts: The Story So Far. Can you not? Right after I healed, too. I played the original Final Fantasy and I like that. It's not like the original Final Fantasy because that's turn-based, if I remember correctly. Have you played the Final Fantasy VII remake or the Final Fantasy 15 game that came out? It's the most similar to those, because it's made by the same directors. Tetsuya Nomura. So if you've ever played a game made by Tetsuya Nomura, then you've basically played a Kingdom Hearts game. And if you like that gameplay, then it's going to be the most similar to that. The second one will be very different. For one, the main villain for this are the 6 other scientists that worked with Adros. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. You'll tell me interesting story. I like. Got him. Who said you could stay awake? Go back to sleeping. We're getting some good EXP. Ooh, speaking of, level up. Honestly, just having a lot of HP for Riku is the most important thing. Final Fantasy is alright. I haven't played it yet, but I can't understand how Goofy fits into a Final Fantasy story. It'll make sense if you play the first game. But the best explanation as to how Goofy and the other Disney characters fit into a Final Fantasy story is this is a universe where Final Fantasy is its own world, and each Disney movie is its own world. There you go. Although the Final Fantasy is dumbed down from like the really dark evil shit in some of the other games. Not by much, but it is dumbed down. Or I wouldn't say dumbed down, I'd say toned down. That's the word. You haven't finished it yet? Do you enjoy Final Fantasy 15? If so, that is, from what I can remember from people talking about it, is the best equivalent to Kingdom Hearts. Because again, it's made by the same director, so it's very similar gameplays. Although, to be fair, it's a little... The first one is so unique compared to all the other Kingdom Hearts games, and so is this one. So it's really mostly like Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3. And the thing with the Kingdom Hearts series is the director, Tetsuya Nomura, tries to, he tries to do new stuff in all his games, in every Kingdom Hearts game, so we end up getting very different gameplays between games, especially on handheld. Every handheld game is completely different. Yeah, okay, I'll try it. Again, don't try to make it... Don't expect it to be exact like Kingdom Hearts... Or, Final Fantasy 15. I was gonna say Kingdom Hearts 15. Honestly, I really like 358 Days Out of 2. I like the combat system a lot. I get for some people it was confusing, and I will admit it was a very repetitive game. In literally the most basic... In the most simplistic way possible, it was a super repetitive game. Or not simplistic. I would say... What's the word I'm trying to think of? In the most... I think on my next couple level ups, I'll get some deep, dark power. What, you mean the PSP or the Switch or the horrid iPhone? What was made for the DS? So, none of those? Is the answer? Wait, what are you asking? Are you asking about how it's handheld? Yeah, it was made for the DS back in 2009, 2010. Can't remember the exact year. It was a very fun game, but it was very repetitive because you were doing this mission thing, and then some of the missions were, and most of the missions were just kill Heartless. We need to kill like 6 Heartless here. Okay, now you need to kill like 15 Heartless in another area. And there's a story reason for it, so it makes sense. And if you want to know the reason, I will tell you, but I won't tell you until Kingdom Hearts 2. Because story reasons. Okay, I have a 3DS. I don't know if you can get Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Out of 2 on 3 still, unless you pay a lot of money. And again, I wouldn't recommend it as your first game. While I really like it, it's a very unique system for its level up and everything. I mean, the combat is very simple, but the way you level up and get abilities is very unique, and I liked it, but a lot of people did not. A lot of people did not like it. See, what you had to do is, when you did missions, you would rank up in this organization, and then you could buy... I forget what they called them, but basically you were buying power-up chips is the best word I can think of for them. Start with 1? Yeah, start with 1. If you don't like 1, you can skip it and play 2. You might like 2 better. But I really like 1. And if at any point you are playing them and you want help, just ask me. I can tell you some stuff. I'm not some super great Kingdom Hearts expert. I am a lore master, though. I am a Lorax. I know all of the lore. So I can explain any lore you don't understand. Alright, now we can just run through these rooms and... Alright, chat, do we want to grind or do we want to skip? I'm gonna grind through this room, and then we'll decide the other 2 rooms where we have Sleepy Heartless. I think we should grind, but if you guys want me to make it a little bit harder for myself, we don't have to. Why does Mickey have no shirt on? He does. You just can't really see it in this model. Look up Kingdom Hearts 1 Mickey design, and you'll see what kind of... And make sure you look up Kingdom Hearts 1, because they give them new designs every couple games. Or no, look up Rechain of Memories design. There we go, that's the better one. And you'll see what he's wearing. Tetsuya Nomura, by the way, is the kind of person who... he really will put a lot of zippers and pockets on a character and belts. No, zippers and belts. And people made a lot of jokes about it, and he's the kind of person where if you make a joke about it, he will add more. Like, you can't really see it on Riku, but on other characters you'll see like one person wearing 3 belts and they have zippers everywhere. Let me look this up after this fight, because I don't know what you mean by he doesn't have a shirt. I'm wondering what you are seeing. Because I know for a fact he has a shirt. You can see him wearing it. Zaggard! Hey, Poke! Pokek? I'm doing good. I'm having fun just grinding away in Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. Let me look up what you're talking about, because I'm very confused by not on Google. Wait, what do you mean not on Google? Where are you looking it up then? Because if you're looking it up anywhere else, you might be looking at fan art where they just didn't give him a shirt. Kingdom Hearts... Mickey... Oh, no. That's right. In the first one, they didn't give him a shirt because they were trying to go by his original design. I forgot about that. In the first one, they didn't give him a shirt because they were going by the designs where he doesn't have a shirt. They were trying to... Because Mickey Mouse doesn't usually wear a shirt in a lot of designs. That's why. Yeah, in the first one, I forgot they didn't give him a shirt. Because in his old designs, he didn't wear a shirt. Later, they gave him a shirt. I mean, Mickey Mouse doesn't usually wear a shirt, so... No surprise. Actually, I think Kingdom Hearts is one of the first times where he does have a shirt. Darkness, darkness, darkness. If you want to know why I keep saying darkness, 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 it's because in the first game, there's this, one of the characters, the main villain, keeps talking about the power of darkness. And so he has a bunch of quotes of him saying darkness, and there's a YouTube channel I used to watch where they stream these games, and as a soundboard, they had him just going, darkness, darkness, darkness. Yeah, again, the reason he's shirtless is because original Mickey just doesn't usually wear a shirt. Don't ask me why. It's just the way that he was originally designed. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright, let's see how much time we have. We still have an hour and a half. We can do the boss real quick. We're gonna save up our green cards because we need them for the end. We should probably get rid of some zeros. Boss fight with Captain Hook. By the way, we're just getting rid of the darkness in our heart, and it's represented by the villains of the first game, because they were the ones who corrupted us. This is how you cheese this game. Easy peasy lemon squeeze me. Bosses aren't even hard as Riku, because Riku's a fucking god. What in the world? Captain Hook. You gotta play the first game to understand. This game, you are going through the memories of the first game. So, do you want to know the lore so far, or do you want to experience it yourself when you play the games, Game Boy? Totally up to you. You do you. So the six of them were able to find a corpse of ancient god, and they devour and become demigods and plan to merge the dimension they found with Star Fox so they can rule over both. Interesting. That's technically not a demigod, that's just a person with a god's power. But interesting. Wait, did I go the wrong way? What the fuck? Where am I supposed to go? This map is so weird. The only thing I don't like about this game is the navigation, the way it works. That's the only thing I really don't like. It's easy to kind of go the wrong way by accident. You're not even lost, you just go the wrong way. Alright, I'm gonna have a little bit of ham real quick. Because I like ham. Also, my fingers smell like ham now because I had ham off screen when we were doing our break. I'm gonna have some more ham real quick. Where can I find what? What are you looking for? What console do you have? Or game system? Ah, back to Zexion and them. And Alexius.
Namine's powers are being used to shuffle his memories as we speak. Marluxia may well succeed in getting his puppet. Sora would be a valuable asset to the organization. But Marluxia and Loxine's actions, they leave me quite uneasy.
And then there is Axel. Who knows what that one is thinking?
Vexen should take care of this. His replica is soon to be completed.
But Vexen despises Marluxia. Think of the mess it would make.
So we must tell him. Isn't it better that Vexen clean up the mess than leave it to us?
That is true. Let Vexen do all the heavy lifting. Work smarter, not harder. I have a Wii and a Switch. Then you're probably not gonna... I mean, okay, here's the thing. So, you can't, I don't know if you can get the Kingdom Hearts series on Xbox. You're not gonna be able to play any of the games then. You could try playing them on Switch, but I highly do not recommend them. Because it's going to lag very poorly for you. Because I do not... Damn it, King Maximus, I just had something to eat. I will work out after the next cutscene. And/or boss battle. I'm watching you, you jerk butt. Making me do exercise and stuff like that. With the consoles you have, I don't think there's any way you could play Kingdom Hearts reliably. So if you get a PC or a PlayStation 5, then yes, you could play them. If not, then you can't. Simple as that. Alright, Traverse Town is next. You have a PC? Then you can play them on the Epic Games Store. That's the only place where you would be able to play the Kingdom Hearts series that I know of. I would Google it to double check, but that's my only answer for you. I would not play them on Switch, like I said. You have to play them through the internet, and it gets really laggy. They changed the music for the battle music for Traverse Town. I think that's the Hercules battle music. Thank you, good sir. You're welcome. Oh, this might be the battle music for Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is the... Wait, no, this is the same music for Traverse Town. It's very hard for me to remember because they use a lot of similar scores. Alright. I thought there would be a cutscene when we went through that room, so... I'm gonna... That happened. This is hand in hand, the OG battle music. Yeah, you're right. I was getting it mixed up. Because they use a lot of the same battle music for stuff. Let's be honest. It's a good track, though. I'm not trying to say anything bad about it. Honestly, Kingdom Hearts does have a really good battle music track, because you can just listen to it, even though it is repetitive, because it's made to be repetitive. Stupid wizards. Sorry about that. You should be making me exercise. Why are we fighting such weaklings all of a sudden? This is very weird. Alright, we'll do our exercise here, because I thought there'd be a boss battle. Imagine if Neo Shadow started showing up here. Alright, we'll go to the cam real quick. Hand in Hand and Land of Departure are my favorite battle themes. I don't remember them off the top of my head. I'm gonna delete some cards before I forget, though. Let's get rid of all the zeros. All the zeros just take up space in your deck for later. Unless I'm thinking, unless they changed it for Riku. I don't remember how they do it for Riku. But I remember for Sora we needed like certain numbers of cards. We're gonna get rid of all the black mushrooms. I'm never gonna use these. I wish there was a way to spam delete. We're also gonna get rid of these. I hate rooms where you can't see. What's the point? Once I clear this out, I promise I'll do the zeros. We don't need those, like I said. Because if a door requires a certain number, zeros don't work. Or a certain addition of numbers, I should say. Alright, we're gonna go to the cam real quick, because someone made us do a workout. Jesus criminy. Making me do a workout. Alright. You gotta take off the glasses. And we're doing it in our Haori. Alright, first we'll just do some squats. Oh, can you guys hear me okay? Oh, I want to stretch here. Let's do some stretching first. Oh, I gotta stretch. Old man noises. Here's a good stretch. Sent it to General. It's called Future Masters. No, post them in the Headbangers. If it's a song, post it in the Headbangers. If it's not, then yeah, put it in General. Yeah, always post songs in Headbangers. That's the songs channel. Because, you know, you're banging your head to the music. Although you shouldn't do that too much. It's actually very unhealthy. You can cause a lot of spine problems. Alright, squats time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Game Boy, thank you for the 100 bits. That's very kind of you. That's so sweet. You guys have been putting in a lot of bits recently. I don't know why I can't change the alert for this. It kind of pisses me off. I don't know why Stream Elements won't let me change the alert. I'll have to look into that. I've been meaning to, and then I keep forgetting. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Deleted it and from General and reposted in Headbangers. Thank you. Alright, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's loosen up those hips. We're going to sway back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stretch again. Keep your legs straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we get the other leg. 1, 2. Keep your legs straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and move up. Now we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll do 10 push-ups. I don't want to sweat too much in this, so I'm going to take this off really quick. Like the push-ups are going to make me sweat a bunch. You get to see the pattern now. The pattern on the back. It's a very well done one. From, what's her store called? Her store is called Sugar Cube Studio, if you ever want to look it up. Alright, 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't even know if you could see me, but I didn't want to move it. Let's open up the air. Oh, God, that was hot. That was way too warm. Oh, my God. Closing the door was not fun. Closing the door was not fun at all. Let me clean my glasses real quick. There we go. That's much better. Much better after I cleaned them. Oh God, I'm tired. Let's get back to Kingdom Hearts. Wait, what's the map? Guess we're doing a sleeping room. So what's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? How is the life for the chatters? What is it like in Chatopia? How goes it? Hello, our resident snow person. How be it, being half snow, half person of the Sarkle clan? How are the wars with the Kerklakshan clan? The clan Kerklakshan, the fire peoples. Is the peace treaties held? Question of the day: what is a Halloween movie that you love? My favorite Halloween movie is Nightmare Before Christmas. I know a simple one, but most Halloween films are horror films, and I'm not a huge fan of horror. Although I do enjoy the first Hocus Pocus, haven't seen the second one, heard it was trash. And I like the Halloween Town series, that's also a fun one. Gonna go Big Z, I've been having sleep problems, so I get it where I can. Right now I feel exhausted. Yeah, go sleep, have a good nap, have fun in Britannia, across the pond, as they say. And we'll see you next week on Wednesday with the Mythology guy. Not a Mythology guy, the Mythology guy. Hocus Pocus 2 is good. I don't know, I heard it was trash. Maybe I'll see it, maybe I won't. Goes great studying for an astronomy astrophysics midterm. Feels bad, man, feels bad. No, feels smart, man. Wait, is there a feel science man? We should make a feel science man emote. I'm hearing Claire practice for her show on Saturday. She's in a musical production of the Addams Family musical. So she's singing a lot of songs I really love. And she's doing a great job of it too. My favorite Halloween movie is The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. That's a good one. That's a solid choice. I love Halloween Town and Twitches. I don't really think of Twitches as a Halloween movie, but it does happen on Halloween if I remember correctly. So I guess Twitches is good. It's not great. I like the villain in Twitches and Twitches too. I like the actor. He always plays a very fun villain for me. All right, got to head out. Band concert. I'll be back in a bit. Cool. What band? What concert? What bit? As in, what bit you? Was it the love bug? Yeah, we can make them stronger. It's fine. I'll have to watch Hocus Pocus 2, see if it's good. I mean, the first one isn't like some super amazing film. It's just kind of like a fun, silly little film. It's not something super special or thought-provoking, but it's fine. And if Hocus Pocus 2 is enough like that, then I'll probably like it. But yeah, I just heard it was really bad. Which is sort of a disappointment, but I'm also not. I'm not surprised. Sorry I'm not talking, guys. I'm kind of just exhausted from that very simple workout. Thank you for making me do it, though, he said begrudgingly. Free kill, let's go. A zero? We told you we didn't want no zeros in here. Get out of here, you zero-brained nit. I get rid of the flying guys first because they're the most annoying to fight. And I can't spam against them. I mean, I can, but not in the fun way. Do y'all like horror films? I'm curious. I do not, because I'm a big baby. But I'm curious what y'all like. Pikachu? Pika Pika! So this is the voice you want me to do? Pika Pika. I can't really do a Pikachu voice. But this is as close as I'm gonna be able to do. I guess this is the Pika... Pikachu! I guess this is the voice you want me to do! I don't know how I'm supposed to keep doing this one. It's such a weird voice. It's basically just a discount Mickey Mouse chew. I'm not just gonna say Pikachu over and over again. That would be lazy of me, right? Alright, I'm thinking once we get to like level 25, we just spam through this place. And if we have to, we can grind later. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits again, Game Boy. It was better than you thought. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I tried my besticle. With both of my testicles, I tried my besticle. Wait a minute. Speaking comes from the diaphragm. You fool. I just wanted a word that rhymed with besticle. Testicle was the only one I could think of. Look. I'm not a genius, and I'm not a rapper. Oh my god. Okay. So much fighting. Why do we have to fight? Because darkness. Darkness compels us to fight. It is the evil within all men's hearts that guides them to the way of the battle. If you do not follow the path of the darkness, then you shall fail yourself. Well, that happened. Is the Yukister here? Yes, Yuki no Sarkle is here. And hello, Z Nation Chest. If you don't follow the path of darkness, you shall miss out on the glorious edge. The power of edge is strong with this one. If we teach him the ways of the edginess, we too can become the greatest edge masters in all of edge history. How are you doing, my man Zaggart? I am doing well, yes. I am doing quite well indeed. I've been given a movie recommendation, and I think I'm gonna try and finish. I'll watch the last episodes of She-Hulk and Obi-Wan today, and maybe even Edge Runner. But I gotta work on Andrew's video. I have so much work left to do. I've barely started. Yo, is that the the Nation of Chess Z edition? Unfortunately for you, yes. Oh no, he's planning to come after Yuki. Run! Run like the snow! Haven't you ever seen the migration of the snows? They run at the speed of frictionless mass. Snow doesn't run. That's where you're wrong! They have no friction. Nearly no friction. Snow only runs when it melts. Snow is always melting though, even when it's not. See, I'm fucked either way. But in one of the ways you can reform, right? 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 Eh. I want to heal up. Darkness, darkness, darkness. So how's your how's studying for your astronomology exam? Is it astronomola good? Are you astronomologing it? These are real words. I did not make them up. They are words of science. Yeah, the armor, the heartless armor. Forgot his name. Damn it. This deck sucks. Okay, maybe we need to do a little grinding. Oh, there's a card. Oh, we died right when we got it. We could have made it. It's fine, I guess. Lots of stuff to practice. Is there anything particular that you enjoy or do not enjoy? I am curious. And Z Nation Chess, what's been going on with you? You writing a book, riding a bicycle, riding a walrus? What are you writing right now? Anything? What is the most fun thing that you've been writing recently? What, you guys don't ride walruses on the regular? I ride walruses on the regular. Their names are Walrus A and Walrus B. Okay, that's not their real names. Their names are Jeff and Jose. That's besides the point. Binary graph systems, I hate those. That does sound annoying as fuck. Like, I've done some binary stuff, but that sounds, no. No thank you, good sir. No thank you at all. And this is our first time losing to a boss as Riku, by the way. And to be fair, that's because they gave us bad cards. Like, we're able to kill all these other guys, fine. Then again, that Heartless is an annoying one to fight in general. I probably could have beaten him if I used a Slight. We can't even duel him. Why do you keep giving me cards I don't want? I don't want these stupid cards. They're not bad cards. It's 200% a skill issue. Okay, first of all, I have mostly 1s and 3s. Those are bad cards. Okay, not mostly 1s and 3s, but a lot of my cards are below 5. And I don't have many cards. Oh, can you not? It's not fair that you get to hit me when I can't hit you. Level up, let's go. I forget what raising the DP does. Exactly. Can somebody double check what raising DP does again? Does it give you better cards? If it does, I'm probably just going to spam that for a while. Unless we get damage boosts. Because damage boosts are very important. Oh, Yuki, do you know what's going on so far? And more importantly, do you want me to tell you what's going on so far? In Riku's story, that is. Because you know what happened in Sora's story, right? If you want a recap, I can tell you what's going on there, too. And these events are happening at the same time as Sora's story, by the way. Yeah, I got Sora's story down. Cool. So basically what happened in Riku's story is while Sora was traveling from the ground floor up the castle, Riku, after falling into the world of darkness, he started rejecting the darkness in his heart. And he had a choice. He could either continue to sleep in the world of darkness and stay asleep, or he could try and continue forward and battle the darkness within his heart and keep it from taking over. And he chose to wake up because he wanted to see his friends Sora and Kairi again. And he woke up in the basement of Castle Oblivion, where Sora started at the ground floor. Riku woke up in the basement, and he got there through the Doors of Darkness. The Doors of Darkness let you travel between the worlds, but the more you do, the more corrupted your heart becomes. But he did it by accident. And now he's trying to fight against the darkness in his hearts. And while in Castle Oblivion, it is creating itself as memories of past villains who used him, like Maleficent, Hook, so on and so forth. And so he's slowly trying to destroy them. And while he's trying to destroy them, some of the organization members, Vexen, Lexaeus, and I forget the other guy's name. Zexion? No. I forget the guy with the emo haircut. Those three recognized he's in the basement, and they don't want to get in the way of the plans of the organization. The organization, remember, they wanted to control Sora by changing his memories, and Marluxia was actually going to betray the organization, control Sora as a puppet, and use him to kill the organization for them, so Marluxia could rule the organization. These three did not want that, so they're just watching what Riku's doing so he doesn't interfere with the organization's overall plans. So that's basically what's going on. Oh, and Mickey sent some of his power of light to help Riku out so he doesn't get corrupted by the darkness. That's why Mickey is the friend card in these areas. because he's not a memory. He's actually there sending a fraction of his power to help Riku. Well, fun. And Riku's playstyle is all just spam X button. It's just all attacks. He doesn't get spells, he doesn't get heals. The only healing he gets is from Mickey. Oh man, I haven't played Chain of Memories for so long. Oblivion Oath? Ooh, welcome! Welcome to the Dragon's Den. What brings you here, my good friend? This is Thrashing Thursdays here at the Dragon's Den, where we are currently playing a full Kingdom Hearts playthrough, not including some of the handheld games. Welcome down, welcome down. How'd you find us? Did you hear the words of a great dragon lord terrorizing a country? Because if that is true, that is me. I am a dragon. You can't see it, I'm not currently in my dragon form. I am in my human form, so I am more pleasing to your non-scaly eyes. I was watching someone else stream and they got mad and banned me because they thought when I said desperation move was a spoiler. Well, I played the whole game, so I'm not going to ban you for spoilers. But I will ask you, do your best not to spoil for the chat, because some people here are experiencing the story for the first time. But you can say anything from Kingdom Hearts 1 and almost anything from Chain of Memories. Just don't say the ending of Riku's story, because I don't want that to be spoiled. Because it was a kind of nice, like, oh my god, I didn't expect that to happen when I was playing it. Like, what a desperation. Wait, so what did you say exactly? Wait, which game were they playing? Of course, broski, no problem. I don't think I've had to ban anyone that isn't a bot, by the way. I'm pretty lucky. Most of the people who come here either lurk a lot, which I am very grateful for all you lurkers, or they're all chill people. Like, most of the people here are chill. We'll jokingly say we'll ban people, by the way, so don't... If I say I'm gonna ban you, the worst I'll probably do is time you out for like a minute as a joke. And we won't time you out. Never had to ban any real people yet. Eventually, we probably will, because, you know, it's the internet. You eventually have to ban someone, right? Right? They were aging Kingdom Hearts 2 and got confused why they couldn't hit an enemy when the screen went dark, and I explained that it's because it's their desperation move. So I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Who the fuck? Why would you get banned for that? I'm so confused. What the heck? That's like such a small brain thing to do. Just, what? Huh? What? The worst you can expect from me is banning you from the internet. We shall ban... No, we'll ban the internet. We'll ban the entire internet. Not the people on it. The platform itself. The internet is banned. Thank you for following. You have now joined us in the Dragon's Den as a cult of the Dragon Lords. A cult member. Here, as a cult member, you must bring one food for the potluck every few millennia. And you must not hate dragons. Actually, you could hate dragons, I really don't care. Just don't be a dick. It's pretty much my main rule. Also, try not to talk about politics and religion too much. Just because that always leads to pointless arguments. That's like the one thing I try to avoid as much as I can, but it's really hard to, because so many things are connected to those two things. Well, thank you for being dopes. Oh, just dope, no S. No, you know what? It's dopes now. All words have an invisible S, even when they don't. That is the logic of us here at the Dragon's Den. English and writing don't matter. All that matters is draconic science. This is Yuki, our #1 scientist. He is a person made of snow and lives in Canada. And he can never tell me that it is not pronounced Ontario. I think there actually is a town in America called Ontario, by the way. Which must infuriate you. Oh, also, it's been a while, but welcome! Oh yeah, the welcome. I like our little welcome thing. It always does. By the way, if you have 7-Zip, Franker Z, and Better TV, you can use some really cool emotes. I highly recommend downloading those on your system if you can. Or you don't have to. You don't download them into your. It's on your whatever your browser is, if I remember correctly. One of these daisies, I'm gonna whack you for that. What? Calling it Ontario? Look, it's just my accent. You can't stop. I can't help it. Whack. Noted, hyper noted. I like the hyper noted one. I mean, I like just the basic noted, but the hyper noted one is hella fun. Honestly, I wish I could give you more advice on how to play as Riku, but it's literally just your deck is randomized, so the advices don't get hit. I don't know what else to say. Hyper noted is amazing. Agreed. If hands emotes don't animate on screen, yeah, it sucks. I think there is a program for that. I just don't have that program because they only appear on the screen for like a second, so does it really ever matter? What matters is the chat. You know, I'll try to add the noted and the hyper noted to Discord if someone reminds me. There's some really fun emotes that I gotta say that you can just use for Discord. Oh yeah, if you want to join the Discord, by the way, !Discord. So, Oblivion, what games are you into besides Kingdom of Hearts? I know it's Kingdom Hearts, but I like saying Kingdom of Hearts because of that one time when I think there was an old misprinting where it said Kingdom of Hearts. Oh yeah, my socials. Oh, by the way, if you like watching people scream, I will be playing the Mortuary Assistant on October 13th as a live stream. Alright, time to heal up. Imagine if they gave you no way to heal as Riku. Playing him would actually suck. It would actually suck donkey nuts. I kind of want to, I have some really weird ideas. One day I want to if I ever, like, for some reason, start making a peanut brand, I want to call it Donkey Nuts. Why? Just cuz. Just cuz. Well, also that way you could suck on them and say, I suck donkey nuts. The ads will literally just be people being like, I suck donkey nuts. And then they just... I'm kind of a weird person. Please don't hate me. I mean, you can if you want to. I'm not going to stop you. Just imagine an ad. I mean, you know, I don't think anything will be worse than the ad for AIDS. The chocolate that is supposed to help elderly people with their fiber. Look it up. It's fucking real. And this was made in the 90s, you know, in the middle of the AIDS epidemic. That'd be like if we made... That'd be like if in 2020 you made a drink called COVID. Or if you had made... Or if Corona had been made after the coronavirus. Like, it was made before, so it's like, there's nothing you can do about that. Why they named it the coronavirus? I don't remember. I think there was a reason. I remember it was called COVID-19 because it was discovered in 2019 and it was a strain of the COVID disease. But imagine naming a drink after COVID. That'd be funny. That'd be dumb funny, but it would be funny. There we go. What do you guys think of the new chat? The way they're changing up the chat for Twitch. I like it, but I also feel like it didn't need the change. Like with the new way the bars appear and stuff like that. I mean, like, I kind of like how you can... Well, that happened. How you can change, like, specific, like, first-time chatters, subscribers, mods, and, like, the marks around that stuff. Other than that, I don't know. I don't feel like it was very necessary, you know? I think that's the main thing. Okay, well, we're just getting our grind on. We're gonna become the best grinders in all of Grindtopia. There we go. I just spammed triangle, because why not? Oh, Oblivion. If you're still here, do you remember what increasing the DP does exactly? I remember it does something, but I can't remember what. I feel like it's more useful than I'm remembering. I mean, I could just look it up, but that's no fun. You gotta talk to the chat. I swear to God, my internet died and I haven't noticed yet. Oh, we gotta get the attack boosts. Why? Because I'm edgy. Now let's head back. Oh, wait. A couple more guys we can fight real quick. Couple more guys we can fight. Why are these enemies so simple and the boss is actually kind of annoying? What is this? Kingdom Hearts 1? Haha! Got him. Alright, can you... Hey, rude! Alright, once we beat the next boss, we'll go on a quick break. I wanna pee! And we gotta run some ads, so we don't have pre-roll ads and such. I wish I could just turn off pre-roll ads entirely. But Twitch won't allow that, because they gotta make their ad money. Which I get. They gotta make money somehow. But it's like they're never actually gonna make up the money that it costs to run Twitch. Like, come on, guys. Come on. I'm not asking you to cancel it, but let's be logical here. Okay, where the heck is the door? Mr. Door? Oh, there you are. The placement of doors in this game is so weird. Okay, we should be able to beat this, okay. We almost beat it the first time, and we were... I wouldn't say under-leveled, but we were lower-leveled. Also, we weren't getting enough Mickeys, in my opinion. Okay, come on. It's kind of annoying that he just goes back to there. Okay, now just the body. There we go. Only took us 2 tries. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze me. Let's go, chat. Let's go. High five, Pog Champ. GG. Someone do exclamation point GG. What's our exclamation point GG again? I might need to change it. Or is it exclamation point easy? Didn't even break a sweat. There we go. That's it. Perfect for Kingdom Hearts, because I based that off of the Drawful, or not Drawful, Drawfee's, a bad RPG character, and his catchphrase in that was, didn't even break a sweat. Easy peasy lemon squeeze me. Cringe. Wait, is the Zagger cringe on Nemo? I gotta double check that. Okay, well, we're done. Just in case there are any enemies on the way. Gotta heal up real quick. Okay, well, never mind. It what? Does it just need to be changed? It's probably because Stream Elements is a tier 1 sub. Oh, they are? What the heck? I'm pretty sure I gave them a tier 3 sub. I gotta keep those bots up to date, man, you know? You know how it be. Gotta make sure they're subbed. Why is it tier 3 subbed? Zagger cringe is a tier 3. I thought it's a tier 2 emote. Did I move that? I thought the tier 3 emote was the greed one. We'll check it after this. I gotta go, I'll be right back. I gotta... it's tier 2. Yeah. Alright, gotta be back. We're gonna go on a quick breaky break. We're gonna run... I just know it's higher than tier 1. We're gonna go on a quick break. I gotta run some ads. So we get rid of pre-roll ads. I gotta go pee. I might get a snack. You guys go stretch, get some water, do whatever you gotta do. And we'll be right back after these snackages. Ding! And we return. Wait, what the heck? Whoa, what the heck? I get back from break and someone gives. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 gifted subs? Whoa, thank you, whoever the anonymous gifter is. Thank you for the gifted sub to Dragon King 1996, Mythology Games with Judy, Zukino Circle, Z Nation Chess, Derek 3891, Diamond Playbook, Gaming Pickle, Teddy Bear, Oblivion, Oath HD, and F8 Raider. Welcome. Thank you all. Welcome back to all of you becoming Dragon Lords and Ladies. You are now part of the Great Dragon Nation. Oh, we got a cutscene, and then we'll get back to the thank yous.
Huh? What are you supposed to be? Surprised? I guess you should be. After all, I look just like you.
It's the replica from Sora's story, by the way.
I'll tell you what I am. I'm an exact replica of you that Vexen made from your data. So you're a fake me. Not a fake. I don't care if you're real. You're not better. We share the same body and the same talents. But there is one easy way to tell us apart, though.
I love that face. Huh?
Unlike you, I fear nothing. Are you calling me a coward? You're afraid of the dark. The darkness inside you still frightens you, no matter what you say. But I'm different. I embrace the darkness. I can make it do whatever I want.
You cannot control the darkness just like you cannot control the light.
So, I can wipe the floor with you.
Thank you, Anana Gifter. Thank you for giving back Yuki and many other patrons of the Dragon's Den their subscription. Zaggard7 to you. Yeah, I thought I might die from this. Interesting enough, anonymous gifter appears to be an actual user. Otherwise, it's normally anonymous gifter gifts XYZ. Wait, what do you mean? Explain. I'm curious. What is this science you speak of that I did not know? Hi, Squawkalicking. Good. Drive safe.
Remind me to put that braking fluid in tomorrow.
I can do it tomorrow if you remind me. Well, you were busy, and it was supposed to come yesterday. Well, I think it did, but Mom was gonna come by today anyways, so. Love you. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Ooh, perfect. While in darkness mode, too. Oh, there we go. Easy peasy. Once we just spam triangle, we win. That's how you beat this game. The gifting user wouldn't be named anonymous gifter, written like that. Really? Huh. Interesting. Didn't know that. Okay. At least I don't believe so.
Hey, fake! I
They might have just changed it up.
You were gonna wipe the floor with me. Don't forget I'm still new. I'll get stronger and stronger. The next time we fight, you're finished. Then let's fight now! It's nice having darkness on my side. You are so missing out. How could you be scared of something that can be so thrilling?
You know, it's like jumping off a cliff. That's how.
So now the coward is playing tough.
The coward.
So long, real thing. Hope you don't miss me.
I gotta love the voice actor who did this. Somebody look up the voice actor for Riku. He's fucking great at this role. I fucking love him. All the voice actors for this series is just chef's kiss.
No way. I'm not a coward.
Did you forget something?
Can you move your truck? It's blocking. I have to get out.
Oh.
Sorry.
Ah.
So, how was the real thing? He's spineless. In no time at all, I'll be better than him. In the meantime, would you be interested in meeting another who's considered...
And this is where replica Riku fights Sora.
You mean Sora. I hear he's somewhere in the castle. You want me to take care of him? We'll see. Yes. I intend to make good use of you. No worries. The real Riku is nothing. Sora won't be either. They're no match for me.
It's interesting that he pretends to be real on Sora's story when he knew he was fake from the beginning.
Fake? Oh no. That's not exactly the right word.
And there's Ansem, Seeker of Darkness again. Gotta love the voice for him, though. His design is also pretty cool.
What are you saying? Isn't he just a copy of me?
More like a model. He is an example of what you should try to be. He accepts the darkness. Just like you once couldn't help but accept me. But now you are
Well, yeah, because the darkness does terrible things to you, and it always corrupts. Even you, Ansem, were corrupted.
You pretend to have no fear.
When have I been afraid of the dark?
Inside of the card worlds, you grapple desperately with the darkness. Desperation is fear.
I mean, you're not
You fight the
wrong, it
darkness
sort of is.
because it is what frightens you.
Be quiet!
Stubborn boy. Then continue your fight if you must. Eventually you will learn. You cannot resist the darkness.
Darkness, darkness, darkness! I fucking love this character, though. In this game, it's David Gallagher. Never mind what I was saying about a non-gifter. I was talking out of my ass. You lied to me? How could you do this? Yuki, we were supposed to be together forever, but you've lied, and now we can't. You were supposed to be the brightest of us, the scientist dragon. It's weird that the worlds are so out of order. Like, you start with some of the harder worlds and then go down towards the easier worlds. Whereas with Sora, it's in the opposite direction. I guess they didn't want it to feel like the exact same gameplay, but it doesn't matter. Atlantica. These are literally just areas for you to grind in. They have no actual purpose. God, there's so much more enemies. There we go. Alright. The music almost doesn't fit when you're playing as Riku, because Riku's all about darkness and you got these like songs going on in the background. At least they're giving me a slightly better deck this time. Still not that great. I wanted to heal, but, you know, this works too. Level up. Let's go. Ah, damn it. There was some HP there, too, I could have got. Oh, the big boys. So much darkness. It's beautiful. Hi, Nightshade. Nightshade wants attention. We'll put her on stream in just a second. You can come up here in just a second, please. You just gotta wait for me to finish this battle, okay? What do you mean you don't want to wait? Come here. Nightshade the kitty wants to say hello. Meow, meow. I'm the kitty Nightshade. I love pets and I love the little kitty treats. I want you to drop some bits for food, 'cause that's what is so good. Kitty, why is it whenever you come on stream you always ask for money? Why are you such a beggar? You're such a greedy kitty. Wants all the love and all the bits. Have you been feeling neglected today? Because I was working so much. She's such a good girl. If you want more pets, you gotta come up here. I'm back. Welcome back, Toko of the Yamis. How goes it being a bird person? Except birds aren't people. Birds are food. No, I'm just kidding. Birds don't always taste that good. Sometimes they do, but not always. Like seagull, don't recommend. I think we need to grind a bit, because we're kind of underleveled. Or perhaps we're not, I don't know. Maybe it's just the guys have like really annoying cards. All right. Thank you. Was it you, Yuki? Got my eye on you, Tokoyami. Wait, thank you what? Oh, because you got another gifted sub? We don't know who it is. It's an anonymous gifter. But I'm glad you got a sub. Thanks for joining us again here in the Dragon's Den, my friend. And now you have emotes again. Spam them emotes, everyone. Spam the emotes. Become the emote brigade. Defend us from any sort of future raids. Build up our emote defenses. Darkness, darkness, darkness. Well, that happened. This is getting very dangerous. Ah, shites. I didn't want to fight him. Because I'm a bird, it was weird playing the trombone. Oh, that's right, you're actually in band. How was your band concert? I hope you had fun. What was your favorite song you guys played? Didn't get a single Mickey? Really? Oof. They really don't want me to heal right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. This way we can heal up. It went well. That's good. How many times did people throw rocks at you? That's how well you know you did. Truths. 3s and up, say. We gotta grind a bunch. I gotta double check some stuff after our next room. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby! The last one was called Fantasy on the Irish Air. Ooh. Interesting song. I didn't know you played the trombone. How long have you been tromboning it around? Wait, what? I think he assumed you're the anonymous gifter, Yuki. You were Toko. But they can't be the anonymous gifters because you can only anonymously gift if you're subbed, and neither of them were subbed. Either that, or he's just trying to say he's gonna attack you. In which case, please don't. Not while it's being recorded. I mean, I condone all violence. Alright, I'm gonna... Yuki, can you Google something for me real quick? Can you tell me what they consider to be the best build path for Riku for Rechain of Memories? Or how to get better cards for Riku or whatever? I know it's randomized, but... I'm curious if there are any strategies. Besides just grind. If it's just a grind fest, that's no fun. Well, we got a level up. That's nice. So in this story, Wolfen, Google says to always take AP. I mean, I can't, so. What does it say if you can't pick AP? What does it say? So in this story, Wolf and his gang show up as secondary antagonists, but they eventually work together to beat the final boss. DP every 3 to 5 levels from another source. What do they mean by from another source? Oh, are you saying that there was another source who said, got it. Oops, just meant another Google source. Yeah, I figured it out. I'm getting rid of the zeros because honestly, you can get card broken so easily with zeros. At least the level grind isn't too bad. We got our new HelloFresh meals for the week, by the way. I'm excited to see what we make. Do you guys want me to do a cooking stream one day? I'll try. I don't have a setup for it, but we can try doing it on the phone. I mean, it's cooking is easy though, so once you learn the steps for cooking, you just repeat that. There we go, shrimp enough. Hell yeah, cooking stream. Well, once we do the subathon, and the Spooktober event, which I still don't know what date I'm gonna do the subathon. I gotta set up for that, but right now I'm too busy to do all the setup, you know. I didn't realize I had 3, otherwise I would have done that way sooner. Does it say anything, by the way, Yuki, about how to have better cards as Riku? I'm just curious. If not, that's cool. I've never beaten the Riku mode in this because I got so bored after beating Sora. Also, thank you for the gifted sub, by the way. I mean, I didn't gift it to you. Someone random did. Nope, didn't see anything about that. I have no idea. I believe it depends on the world you're in to determine it. Oh, that's annoying. I know it's completely random. But it... Dang. Okay. Well, thank you for your help, guys. I've beaten the Riku mode once. And I'm just gonna do it through stream just so some people can get through the story for it. I actually enjoy Retrain of Memories, but it is kind of extremely repetitive. And by kind of, I mean it's very repetitive. Like, this is like the whole gameplay. The gameplay loop is just go to world, fight enemies, Go into a room. Activate what type of room you want it to be. Mash X button until you win, more or less. I mean, there are combos you can do and stuff. And I've seen some people do some cheesy combos in the game before that were kind of funny. But mainly I replay it for the story. And I like Riku's side of the story. It bridges well between the first and the second game. If you just play Kingdom Hearts 1 and then play Kingdom Hearts 2, a lot of shit happens in between and you're like, what is going on? Or I shouldn't say a lot of shit happens in between. But like, it's the second game starts and you're like, wait, why is Sora like this? Like, why is Sora... If you start the second game, it starts with Sora in the pod. And you're like, why is Sora in the pod? What the heck is going on? If you play the second game, you're like, oh, that's why. I wish there was a way to customize your deck a little bit more as Riku. Like, maybe not as much as Sora's, but I wish there was a way to make it so you don't have so many 3s and 4s. Or 3s and under, I should say. Because it makes fighting regular enemies really annoying, and it just makes it a huge grind fest for damage. I do plan on doing a harem with Fox, and I have no... I have to include Wolf in that. But Wolf, if I remember correctly, Fox is very much a straight character. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But I don't remember him being gay or bi at all. I'm just saying. Alright, let's heal up. And get our nice free little stun. There we go. Hold up, what's this a fanfic of now? It's of, Star Fox. It's a Star Fox fanfic. Which she had a pretty cool idea for the first story, where it was a bunch of scientists with, I forget the character's name. And they found, they found like an ancient evil creature, and he went into a wormhole, and that's how he became like the giant head creature he is in the end of the first game. And then in the second game, he ooh, a level up. Let's go. AP. Let's go, attack power. Yeah, what's the point in even showing you your deck if... Wait a minute. Is attack power what increases your card count? I need to double... Wait. Because I'm at 21 out of 99 now. Or is that... It's not based on level, because we're past level 21. Okay, we'll get in 2 level ups, we'll level up our darkness. I haven't really been keeping track, but I'm just guessing it's about 3 levels since the last time. What did you say about it? Because my internet lagged. If I remember correctly, Fox is very much a straight character. I'm just saying. Oh, wait, it gave me darkness and... Okay. It's not based off our dark points, because that's at 20. Let me check something. Yeah, our level's 29. Attack points is 20? It's probably based off our AP. I'm almost 100% sure it's based off our AP. I mean, one of them is crystal, so there's that. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying you can't do it. I just don't see the point. You know? And I honestly almost always think of harems as kind of a joke thing. It's like it's like a weird, horny joke thing for slice of life a lot of time. But that's because I prefer more intimate relationships between just 2 people instead of being between multiple people, because I find them to be much healthier. Every relationship I've seen that where it has multiple people involved, more than 2 I should say, usually is pretty toxic in some way or another. There we go, easy peasy. Now there'll be slim pickings. Or easy... No, slim pickings mean they ain't much left. I'm dumb. Because I'm horny? I mean, yeah. I guess. I mean, you are a young person, so it makes sense. I remember being your age and having weird fantasies like that, and you know, as you get older and you start having more relationships, it does help mellow you out. So, you know, I can't really vilify them. I just personally find them weird. But like I said, keep going, man. You enjoy you, and I hope that whatever you create is successful. I will always tell you if I disagree, but I will always also hope that you do well. And don't think that's because I'm like some close friend of yours. I'm a streamer. Remember, I'm here for entertainment mostly, but I do like to talk to people. I find humans interesting. I mean, I am a fellow human. Hey man, even when I was younger, I did kind of find harems a little weird. I found them weird, but I was also, you know, much like Toko, a young horny teenager. But I mean, it is different for everybody. Maybe it's different up there in the Great North. I'm just kidding. It's basically the same. Just colder, and you guys have different ways you run your government. That's really the only difference. And you say certain words different ways. And you have a higher chance of learning French, whereas we have a higher chance of learning Spanish. Oh, thanks for following Muff25. Hello and welcome. Is this your first time in the Dragon's Den? What brings you here? And why to this stream? Is it because of my draconic awesomeness? Yeah, that clearly must be the reason. It can't be the game or any recommendations of any sorts. No, 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 it must just be because I'm so awesome as a dragon. Why I did a voice, I don't know, you tell me. Yes, yes. Dragonness is great. I like that name, Muff Muff. Makes me think of a muffler, a muffin, and a type of dog that barks very weirdly in like an anime or something. Like a dog that goes borf. Wait, that was from the Harry Potter phone. Ah, he's right next to me. Hey, stranger danger, good sir. Stranger danger. Stay away from me. I don't like you. That's it. I have to hit you with this giant keyblade. I missed. Oh, shit. Ah! You don't find my username weird? I am weird, so I can't really say much. I find it more adorable than weird. If I were really to associate a strong feeling with it, it would be adorable. I wanted to heal. Again, I wanted to heal, god damn it. I forgot you could move around while doing that. Huh. I mean, it has a definition urban. Aww. It's also a side plot in a more horrific and weird story. Look, I don't spend a lot of time on Urban Dictionary. I don't have time to learn the slang of the youngins. I'm too much of a boomer for that. But you could tell me if you want. No, seriously, my friends always... I've always kind of had, like, an old soul. Like, I never really liked modern music, even when I was, like, 5. But that's because I was raised by parents who were 40 years older than me. And still are. Wait, are they 40? Wait, I'm trying to remember exactly how much older than me are they? Let's see, my dad is 74, and I'm 28. Someone do the math, because my brain is kind of fried right now. Trying to focus on Kingdom Hearts. The most glorious of kingdoms. Oh my... I wanted to heal! I always forget about the fucking darkness. I was born in the wrong music generation. 74 and 28. 46? Okay, I was right. They're about 45 years apart. Yeah, so I kind of grew up listening to older music. The only modern stuff that my parents really kind of... I really kind of got into was TV shows, games, and modern hero movies like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Level up, let's go. Or was that a skill point? I have returned! Wait, where did you go? Where did you go? Oh no, he was taken by the darkness. Darkness, darkness, darkness. I'm kind of the same. I like some modern stuff, but I do prefer older music. Yeah. Mostly modern stuff, like I said, is games. Like, I never watched movies from the 80s and 90s, and all my friends have. Or not all my friends, but a lot of my friends have, because their parents showed it to them. And I'm like... Never seen them. I know about them, never seen them, never really had a desire to. My dad is a legitimate boomer, though. I mean, he was born in 47, so of course he's a boomer. But, like, even more so, because of the fact that he's like, I don't like sci-fi stuff, and I hate zombie movies. He hates all zombie stuff. He just can't watch them. He doesn't like the idea of people eating other people. And I'm like, it's a movie. It's not like this is a way of. It's not like this is like a guide to living. It's a movie, Dad. And he's like, I don't care. Like the show iZombie, when that was coming out, I was like, I think you'd really like this. And he's like, nope, it has to do with zombies. I don't like it. It's very weird. My dad is like the definition of a boomer. But he's a really good guy for the most part. His biggest issue is he has anger problems. But what person past the age of 70 doesn't have anger problems? Let's be honest. Or old sounding music like stuff in Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I mean, that's just good game music, let's be honest there. Oh, son of a banshee. Oh, it's already past 6. We should probably fight this boss, see if there's another boss, fight that, and then end it here for the night. Wait, why do I only have 14 cards? That's suspicious. I'm supposed to have 20 something. There we go. Don't like zombies, but that more of a overused than anything. Yeah, his reason is just he doesn't like the ideas of people eating people. Don't ask me to explain. Boomer logic. What do I think about your idea? Besides the harem thing, I think it's pretty cool. I don't hate the harem thing, it's a harem. I've seen plenty of anime and manga with those. That's about it. I do like how the dark stuff that you do kind of fits with Star Fox. Although the becoming demigods is a little weird. That's very Bloodborne-esque. Alright, let's fight Ursula. Ursula should be easy to fight. Ow, rude. Maybe we have to grind a bit more. We'll try this again one more time. I'll tell you more about... tomorrow there will not be a stream. There will not be a stream tomorrow or Monday, because I'm very busy both those days. So you'll have to wait till Wednesday or Thursday. Why are my cards so shit? Seriously, why are my cards so shit? What is this? Why is my deck so bad? Yeah, I can't do it. Look at this guy having other things to do besides stream. What a traitor. Grrr. I want to tell Andrew about a fairy tale idea that I have. Sounds good. I think I'm going to end here because we're kind of stuck and it's just going to be grinding and grinding. It's already past 6. Kind of annoying, the decks they've given me. I don't know why they gave me a deck with such low cards. Like, let's look through it. Right? There's not a single 9 in this deck. What is this? We can't use these, can we? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get it. Might as well call it off. Yeah. Here, we'll save here. Alright, we're gonna end the stream here. Let's see who's there to stream that's playing Kingdom Hearts. We'll look for a Kingdom Hearts streamer so we can keep the Kingdom Hearts going. Let's make sure they're not. Well, I don't want them to be playing Kingdom Hearts 2. That's the thing though. But everybody plays Kingdom Hearts 2. You know what? We'll raid someone else. We'll raid a friend of ours. We'll raid a streamer friend. Someone we almost never raid. Gitfa! Oh, they're playing Jackbox. We'll go play some Jackbox with them. And by we, I mean you guys. Go play Jackbox with Jeremy. He's fun. He's a chill dude. Tell him I say hi. Tell him Zaggard needs to do a lot of editing. I have a lot of editing. Oh, I'm level 30. Oh, I didn't notice that. Anyways, guys, thank you all you new followers for joining us here in the Dragon's Den. Thank you for those 10 subscriptions, whoever that was. Thank you all so much. It means so much to have you all here. You guys are so sweet, so kind, so nice. I'm very grateful to each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy, and most importantly, be thankful for everyone and everything that's in your life. And number one rule here in the Dragon's Den, I want to see everyone shout it out. All right? Everyone's got to shout it out. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, friends. And we'll see you next Wednesday.